Newshub can reveal police wanted significant new search and seizure powers to make the government's gang patch crackdown effective.
If anyone was even suspected of displaying gang insignia, the police would have had a 7-day window to search their properties and vehicles. The powers didn't make it into legislation, but as political reporter Jamie Ensor explains, police are refusing to say whether they're done with the idea.
Lawyers, the police union and former gangsters walk into a select committee room to make arguments about the proposed ban on gang patches in public places.
The three key changes are all just tools adding to the toolbox of police legislation.
If the only tool you've got is a hammer, everything is a nail.
And whether police bias will lead to it disproportionately affecting Māori.
100% they will be more effective because they are more overly represented as gang members.
There is, of course, baked in systemic racism into policing.
Newshub can also reveal police told the government the proposed gang patch ban had issues, including the risk gang members would simply ignore it. While police currently have search powers, in a briefing to the minister, police said they wanted more to make the ban an effective deterrent, including that regardless of whether charges have been filed or the gang patch already taken, anyone suspected of displaying a gang patch in public should, for 7 days, be subject to searches of their property and vehicles. Police would also be able to seize all gang paraphernalia found even if it hadn't been displayed publicly. The greater search powers could be a bit of an overreach.
Well, I think that's what my gut feeling is. That's what the courts would think, and why it might make life easier for police, and would probably welcome them. I think you have to get that balancing act right. It's inviting, but I think the bill as it stands is already challenging. You'd say some human rights.
I'll consider any request that police put forward to me in terms of legislation that will help them enforce the law and make our country a much safer place.
There's capital punishment, and so even death wasn't deterring people from committing crimes.
Police wouldn't do an interview with Newshub today and in a statement did not specifically address questions about the proposed powers, including whether they'd still want them from the government. They said they were focused on how to enforce the new ban. Jamie Ensor, Newshub.